Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Nobody Asked My Opinion podcast. I'm your host, Siobhan, or as usual, nobody asked my opinion, but I damn sure I'm going to give it anyway. Before I get started, guys, don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate you, and you do. All right, guys, what am I talking about today? I'm talking about Lauren Sanchez and Jeff Bezos are married. It's official. I damn sure hope my Amazon Prime does not go up. That's the first thing I'm going to say. This marriage is estimated to be like, the wedding, is like probably like 15 million dollars or something crazy like that. They got married in Venice. I don't know how I feel about this one, guys. I feel like we're back in the French Revolution. I talk about this all the time, and it feels like a let them eat cake. I love being, ostentatious, and I love like the gluttony of wealth and putting certain things just out there and in your face and stuff. I do love that to a point. Okay, this was just the super wealthy, and I'm not envious in any way. If I were Lauren Sanchez, I probably would have been doing a lot of the same things. So take what I say with a grain of salt. But that being said, I don't know. I feel like all the money that went into that, and while you're destroying half of Venice's waterway with the giant yachts that had to pull in to get there for the wedding, I don't know. I feel like it's just so in your face with all of the issues we have right now in the world. And I'm not poo-pooing. Lauren Sanchez, I've said it before, I'm an admirer. You deserve to have your day. But I don't know if your day needed to be so in your face. Like, you had some of the biggest celebs there. And apparently Anna Wintour. I feel like Anna Wintour, who just retired from Vogue, I feel like she retired. Like, I know she was helping Lauren Sanchez with her wedding, but I also feel like Anna Wintour was somewhere privately judging Lauren Sanchez for her wedding. Why? Because, Anna Wintour has always been about quiet wealth and quiet luxury and glamour and you're like, I know, like, I can only imagine the look on her face when she finally allowed Kim Kardashian to be on a cover of Vogue, because she said that would never happen because she obviously considered Kim Kardashian less than. But now we have such obvious wealth and just almost gaudiness in your face that it doesn't matter what you do or how you acquired your wealth in this day and age. If you are the Kim Kardashians and the Lauren Sanchez's of the world, if you can afford it, well then hot damn, you can afford to buy that $200,000 wedding dress with 3 wedding changes. It doesn't matter. I think it's the same reason. It's funny, and you guys know if you've watched any of my videos, I'm not a fan of Meghan Markle, but I think that people had such a problem with Meghan Markle's twerking video in her when she was pregnant, at the tail end of her pregnancy, was because people considered it tacky. And honestly, I considered it tacky too. And a lot of people, there was backlash on it, and this is hindsight of what I'm talking about, but a lot of people, there was backlash on it. But to explain it from how I saw it, people considered it tacky because people want to see her as a princess and as royalty, and you really don't want to see a royal twerking up along in a hospital bed. Everybody's like, oh, it's cute and it's so relatable, but she's not relatable, and that's what her position is, what people want is attainable. So I don't want to see the princess relatable. I don't want to think, oh, you're just like me. You're not just like me if you're a princess and you're a royal. That's my 2 cents on that. But watching this wedding, and I guess Jeff Bezos was complaining, people were bothering him, and so many fans, and sorry, Jeff Bezos. Mostly, I'm sure it was a lot of people with an Amazon Prime return who were out there complaining to see you. That's my little joke. But yeah, sorry. And it just fell flat. I just heard, but either way, like, their prenup, I can only imagine. Now, I did hear that they actually were already married before they set off for Venice, which makes sense, because getting married as an American citizen in another country is a whole debacle. And so it may or may not have been recognized, and it would have put a lot of legal tape. And Jeff Bezos was not going through another 200. What was his last divorce? What did she walk away with? Like $500 million or something like that? Guys, tell me if, get in the comments and tell me. But he's not doing that again. Right? So I can't imagine what their prenup was, but apparently they took care of all the nitty gritty while they were over here and were married, I guess, in Florida, in the state of Florida, because they live in Miami mainly. But, the reason I don't hate on Lauren Sanchez and I don't hate on the Jeff Bezos thing, I'm hating on their wedding, guys, not them as a couple. Because one of the things I said this a long time ago, I admire that Jeff Bezos, and y'all can hate me all you want, could have any woman in the world. And if you say he can't have you, the devil is a lie. You is lying. If a billionaire comes knocking at your door, I don't care who the hell you are, you will not stand on business, right? But Jeff Bezos can have any woman in the world he wants. I truly respect the fact that he chose a woman, not only like Lauren Sanchez was accomplished on her own, but he chose a woman of his own age, right? Like he didn't choose, and no insult to a 25-year-old, but he wasn't doing a Shannon Sharp and dating like a 19-year-old. He could have, but he didn't. The woman he married is equal to him in not in wealth, but in intelligence, status, and everything else. And so I admire that. I admire that he didn't choose, he didn't choose some young chickie. He chose a woman that was correct for his lifestyle and what he wanted. And Lauren Sanchez she's a beautiful woman. Obviously, she's had a lot of, work done, but she's still, with or without, I think she'd be an attractive woman. But I admire the fact, because guys, and you again, you can hate me if I say it, usually men of that status are not looking for a woman in their 50s. So I'm not going to come for Lauren Sanchez and come for oh yeah, I'm hating on that. No, I admire the fact that he married a woman who's already been married, has adult kids. I admire that. I admire the fact, because again, that is something that is you don't see much anymore. You particularly don't see it from the mega billion gazillion, that we mega million bazillionaires that we have now. Why would they? I mean, again, age is one of the few things, actually the only thing, that money cannot buy. You can't turn the clock backwards. You cannot time and age. You can do whatever, but it's going to come for all of us. So I think their wedding, obviously, I think they're probably going to sell. I guess they don't even have to do it. If you're Jeff Bezos, you don't have to sell your wedding to people. Hell. So we're not going to see the inner workings. But we did see a lot of the celebs, like, Kim Kardashian. I think Ivana Trump was there with her husband. I know Orlando Bloom was there without Katy Perry, but that's a story for another day. But you had a lot of the big celebs and everything else showing up. Oprah pulled up, big shocker. So, they're all connected, I think, at this point. It's no longer admirable to be a millionaire. If you went a billionaire with a yacht pulling into Venice, who are you really, right? But at the end of the day, guys, I guess, what did you think of the wedding? Did you think the money could have been better spent? Like, do you think, do you even care, at the end of the day, or are you as worried as I am that your Amazon Prime? She made, how many outfit changes? Somebody got to pay for that, guys. I better not see that Amazon Prime go up. I better not see my Audible go up. I don't want to see nothing go up. I don't care if it's by 50 cents. I better not see nothing go up. I am not paying for your wedding. Enjoy your day, guys, but you could have done that at the courthouse. You could have live streamed it for a lot less than what it cost to run that wedding. But when you think about the amount of money that they dropped for it, I don't know. That's my problem. And I hated that they kind of became like a horde of the wealthy on Venice. Like the people of Venice, Italy, I feel like they did not want that. Like people were being kicked out of their hotels. People have been getting warned for months if you were booking a hotel in Venice, because obviously they didn't know when they were going to do their wedding. Like they were trying to make it hush hush, and so it wouldn't be so, paparazzi and everything else. But people were getting kicked out of their hotels left and right. I'll be damned. Imagine if I was in Italy and I'm sitting there in my hotel and you tell me I got to get out because they're having a wedding and someone needs to stay here. Yeah. I'm normally like, oh, okay, you're agreeable and I'll be accommodating. Not for that. I paid my money just like everybody else. Kick me out. You can't kick me out. But I digress. Either way, what did you guys think of the wedding? Did you think it was over the top? Do you think at this point now, with all the crap we got in the world and how hot and angry and broke and everything, yeah, sorry about that, guys. Technical difficulty. It is so damn hot in Florida that even though I'm in my car, air conditioned, as you can see now, I'm doing the Beyonce hair thing. My phone will overheat and just shut down. But what was I saying? I was saying, do you guys think the wedding was over the top? What do you guys think? What are your thoughts on this wedding? Do you think the money could have been better spent doing something else? Like, do you even care? What do you think of Lauren Sanchez and Jeff Bezos? What do you think it's going to change, make a difference? What the hell? We're all getting up tomorrow to have to go to work anyway, right? But let me know, guys. Get down in the comments. Don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe. And as usual, nobody asked my opinion, but I damn sure I'm going to give it anyway. I appreciate you guys. Have a good one. Bye-bye.